The guide for first-time moms, dads, even first-time older siblings. These days you can really find a how-to guide for about anything you want to, right? But what about stepmoms? This morning joining us to talk about her new book, it's called The Stepmoms Club, is author Kendall Rose. And so tell us what this is all about. Where did this stem from?
Thank you, first of all, for having me.
Worries.
I'm so excited to be sharing the Stepmoms Club book. First of all, it all started back probably over 15 years ago when I became a stepmother. And I was looking for resources out there because I felt like I was alone and there weren't many other stepmoms out there. And I became friends with other people who were stepmoms, and we realized we had this bond. And we were trying to find ways to understand the challenging role of being a stepmother. And yes, there were other things out there, but nothing like a girlfriend's guide that really gave you those tips and insights and day-to-day guidance of what it's like to be a stepmother.
So what are some quick things you can just pull out from the book, like some of those tips you have in there? What do they surround on?
Oh, we cover the gamut from the financial aspect, from the thought of different household rules, to child rearing, to talking about custodial aspects. Finance
really
aspects. Oh, it's a checklist, and it has resources in here in terms of different websites you can go to have information for other stepmoms to learn and find out what it's about when you don't have answers or other people to turn to.
And I would assume, you know, in this day and age, it's probably a little bit easier to find like a Facebook group for support, but how would you recommend people read this? Do you recommend they read it with other stepmoms and kind of talk about it, or you can read it on your own, whatever?
Well, being a stepmother, think about it, it was relegated to probably, think of Cinderella and think of Snow White.
Movies, the evil stepmom, right?
Exactly. And what we encourage you to do is talk with other stepmothers, because today it's still somewhat of a stigmatism. They're not talking about it. This provides you with insight. This provides you with information that you're looking for, and also it'll help you to form your own stepmothers club. That's so important, to talk with other stepmothers and have your own group.
All right, well, thank you so much for coming in. It's definitely a good resource for people who need it. Like you said, you just didn't know where to turn.